Welcome to Think English Daily, the channel that helps you practice English step by step and feel more confident every single day. I'm Sophia, and in this space you'll find clear, simple ways to make English part of your real life. You don't need to live abroad, you don't need hours of grammar study, and you don't need to be perfect. What you need are small, smart habits that fit into your daily routine and bring you closer to fluency. In today's episode, I'm going to share practical tips you can use right away to listen better, speak more naturally, and think in English without translation. So relax, listen closely. 1. Shadowing. The echo method. Let's start with one of the most powerful techniques to improve your English speaking and listening at the same time. It's called shadowing. Some people think it's difficult, but it's actually very simple. Shadowing means listening to English and immediately repeating what you hear, like an echo. You copy the speed, the rhythm, and the tone of the speaker. You don't stop to translate in your head. You don't check the dictionary, you just follow the sound. Why is this so effective? Because it trains your brain and your mouth to work together in English. Most learners spend years reading and studying rules, but when it comes to speaking, they freeze. Shadowing breaks that wall. It helps you feel the flow of English. The wall, music of the language, the way words connect in real time. Let's try it together. I'll say a sentence, and you repeat right after me. I want to speak English fluently. I listen to English every day. I listen to English every day. Shadowing helps me speak better. Great work. In the beginning, it might feel strange, and you may not catch every single word. That's completely fine. Shadowing is not about being perfect. It's about building fluency through practice. If you give yourself just 5 minutes a day, you'll start to notice your pronunciation getting clearer, your speaking becoming smoother, and your confidence growing. 2. Think in English. One thought at a time. One of the biggest secrets to fluency is learning to think in English. Most learners get stuck because they always translate from their native language. Translation takes time, and it makes your speech sound slow and unnatural. So how do we fix this? By practicing small, simple thoughts directly in English. Let's do it together. Imagine you just woke up. Say to yourself, "It's morning. I'm still sleepy. I need coffee." Now imagine you step outside. Feels cold? I see a dog. These short sentences are simple, but they train your brain to connect directly with English without translation. At first, you can say them silently in your mind. Later, try whispering them or saying them out loud. Think of it as a quiet daily conversation with yourself. This habit may sound small, but it's powerful. The more you practice it, the faster your brain will switch to English naturally. And when you meet someone who speaks English, you'll be ready because you've already been thinking in English all day. 3. Make English part of your life. Here's something important. English should not only be something you study once a week, it should be part of your daily life. If you want fluency, you don't just study English, you live with English. How with English can you do that? Start small. First, change your phone's language to English. You look at your phone dozens of times a day, maybe 100 times. Each time, you'll see English words like settings, update, or download. You don't need to memorize them. Brain will learn them naturally just by seeing them again and again. Next, Write a short diary every night. Just 3 sentences is enough. For example, today I went to work. I was tired. I drank 2 cups of coffee. That's it. Simple. Simple. Real English from your daily life. Another idea is to record a 1-minute voice message to yourself. Talk about your day, your feelings, or your plans. Don't worry about mistakes. No one else needs to hear it. When you listen back, you'll listen back. Start to notice your pronunciation and your grammar. And little by little you'll improve. These small habits don't take much time, but they keep English alive in your daily routine. And the more English becomes part of your life, the more English becomes part of your life. Natural, it will feel when you speak. 4. Read out loud. Train your speaking muscles. Reading is a great way to learn. But here's the trick. Don't just read silently. Read out loud. When you read out loud, read out loud, your mouth, your tongue, and your brain all work together. It's like exercise for your speaking muscles. Here's how you can do it. Choose something short and simple. Maybe a children's story, a dialogue from a textbook, or even part of this podcast transcript. First, read slowly and clearly. Focus on pronouncing every word. Then, read it again a little faster. Finally, read it one more time with more expression, like an actor. For example, let's practice with a simple line. Today is a beautiful day. Now you. I'm learning English step by step. Now you. Reading this way helps your pronunciation, your fluency, and even your confidence. At first it may feel strange, but over time, your mouth will get used to the sounds of English. Think of it like going to the gym. Every time you read out loud, you're training your voice and your brain to work together. And just like exercise, the results come when you stay consistent. 5. Connect with people. Even online, here's the truth. English is not just about grammar or vocabulary. It's a tool for connection. The more you use it to connect with people, the faster you'll improve. The good news is, you don't need to live in an English-speaking country to do this. You can connect with people online. For example, join a WhatsApp or Telegram group for English learners. Join a Facebook community. Use an app like Tandem to chat with other learners or even native speakers. You don't have to write long messages. A simple, "Good morning," or "How was your day?" is enough. You can also send short voice notes. Even reading what others write can help. It keeps English alive in your mind. Another fun way to connect is through short videos. TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts are full of quick clips in English. Watch one that you like, repeat the sentences you hear, and try to copy the voice, the speed, and the tone. It's like practicing with a real person, but in a way that feels fun and easy. The more you connect with English speakers, or even just other learners, the less English feels like a school subject, and the more it feels like real life. And that's the key to confidence. So let's take a quick look back at what we covered today. First, shadowing, copying the sounds of English like an echo. Second, thinking in English, one short thought at a time, your diary. Fourth, reading out loud, training your speaking muscles. And finally, connecting with people, even if it's just online. Here's the big idea. You don't need hours of grammar study or a plane ticket to London or New York. You need our small, smart steps. 5 minutes a day is enough to make real progress if you stay consistent. Remember, fluency doesn't come from one giant effort. It comes from daily practice, little by little. Each time you listen, repeat, think, read, or connect, you are building stronger habits and more confidence. So starting today, choose one of these tips and try it. Keep it simple, keep it small, and let English become part of your everyday life. Thanks for listening to Think English Daily. I'm Sophia, and I'll be back soon with more ways to help you practice smarter and speak with confidence. Until then, keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep moving forward with your English.